to an end a couple of days ago, but Al-Hilal, they're right there, and they could be the top of the pile a little bit later on as we wait for the two teams to enter the arena. Plenty of support for Al-Hilal, as you'd expect there is all around the country when they're away from home. Is this the day when the title pendulum swings towards blue and white rather than yellow and blue? Al Nassr's defeat in Jeddah. It's the 14th meeting between these two over the years. Not surprisingly, Al-Hilal have had the better of it.
It should be an away win, but we know in football that's not always how it turns out.
And the whistle of Eric Lambrecht. He's a bit like a quarterback surveying the field, isn't he, Ruben Neves, a lot of the time. Here's Malcolm, who scored the winning goal against Al-Hilal on the 26th of December. That's a comfortable gather there for Kevin, the Brazilian goalkeeper of Damac in his first season in the Roshn. Chase on here, Hazar Al-Ghamdi. Did manage to keep the ball in play, and there will be a free kick for the challenge made by Sanusi Hossawi.
Well, it doesn't come to anything, and again, it's Neves that I want to talk about, but he's not going to want to be in those 1v1 duels.
As you were saying. Little flick from Darwin Nunez. Here's Leonardo. And Malcolm trying to place that. Slightly miscued from the Brazilian.
Yeah, nice build-up. Maybe had one more pass in that. Just slightly hesitant on his weaker right side. He's built nice.
At the start, they've been picking up points consistently in the last 5. Unbeaten in that run as Hernandez floats it in, and it's a superb defensive interjection there by Hossawi.
Outstanding defending, got the balance their squad.
Hernandez goes for goal.
Plenty of power. It's not a bad strike, really. Just needed to be 5 or 10 yards further out, and that.
This is Darwin Nunez, who's been flitting around the margins of the game so far, and he'll have to settle for a corner this time.
100% had more joy down the left-hand side, whether that's just a case of numbers. Nunez is going to favour that flank as well, because then he can do that.
That's a lovely ball from Valentin Varda, and Al-Yami out of his penalty area to challenge. Just a couple of yards outside the box.
That was the first example of Varda's quality on the football, and I just felt for a moment that it was an unnecessary risk from the goalkeeper. Brilliantly timed run, takes his line off Neves.
Deal with it, lose their way once more. Ansi trying to get it away. It's collected by Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, it was inviting, and it's 1-0 at the far post. Darwin Nunez steals in. It's taken them almost 35 minutes, but Al-Hilal make the breakthrough in a match which could take them to the top of the table.
Well, it's been a scrappy first half, and this isn't in keeping with it. What a brilliant ball. I think it's probably intended for Leonardo, but the first centre-forward misses it. Nunez.
Neves. Lovely ball in, collected by Darwin Nunez. What a goal that would have been had he found the net. Exquisite skill in the build-up.
Yeah, it really was. Milinkovic-Savic has no right, really, to keep that alive.
Al-Abeid's delivery is a decent one, and the header tipped over the top. It was going over anyway, but Bedran getting up well.
Maybe the best chance of the half for the home side. He's got a player right there. Tumbakti.
The Army's ball in, taken by Cano. That's a beautiful piece. He collects it once more. Bit of space here for Silla to send it into Al-Ghamdi. No save required by Mohamed Al-Yami in goal.
A couple of disgruntled teammates there that Al-Ghamdi took the strike on, but I think he's well within his right.
Goes astray off the boot of Riyad Sharahili. This is Nunez. Oh, look at him go. He'll take the return. Brilliant from Darwin Nunez. He's got Marcos Leonardo up there with him, and it's a tap-in for Marcos Leonardo for 2-0. But Darwin Nunez did so much there in the build-up.
Yeah, they had good possession as well, didn't they? Damac in Al-Hilal territory, and this game looks completely different to the first half already. So much more space for Al-Hilal probably to run into. Damac getting many more bodies forward. Nunez brilliant initially, gets the return pass from Malcolm. What he does well there, he puts loads of pace on this. Of course it's intended for Leonardo, but he just tempts the goalkeeper out. It's very difficult for him to...
Check away from Silla. The little flick is brilliant from Marcos Leonardo. Great chance for Darwin Nunez, denied by Kevin with the save.
Oh, Milinkovic-Savic had his arms aloft there. He felt it was a full conclusion that Nunez was just going to tuck that to the side of the goal.
Here's Akticek. What a pass into Marcos Leonardo, who brings the save from his Brazilian compatriot Kevin. The flag has gone up on the far side.
Yeah, just always looking to get strikes away. Really good run, actually. Yeah, it would have been marginal, if at all. Works the goalkeeper once more. I think that's...
Valentin Varda, who goes for goal. Just needed a deflection. They'd have taken a lucky one.
Yeah, whether it's a shot or a cross, it's outstanding. I think in terms of the delivery, it's brilliant. Just needs a slightest touch.
Saudi Pro League. This is a club founded in 1972. Their only honours are twice champions, just wide off the boot of Darwin Nunez. Twice champions of the second division. That's the third tier of the Saudi League. And here they are up against some of the biggest stars of the world game. And Darwin Nunez, of course, a massive star, having arrived from Liverpool last summer.
Yeah, that was in. It wasn't the most ferocious placed, but he does brilliantly, the goalkeeper.
Whipped in beautifully, and so nearly number 3. Medina with the chance to clear. This is Hamad Al-Yami. Neves has stayed over on that far side. Not comfortable for Kevin, the goalkeeper, who's got a bit of an issue here all of a sudden.
Well, if that's his touch again there at the near post from the...
Al-Hamdan on to replace him. And more pressure on the goalkeeper. Al-Harbi has gone off and has been replaced by Abdul Karim Darcy. It's his third appearance of the season, Darcy, all of them off the bench. A summer signing from Al-Ahli.
Yeah, I like the look of the pair.
There's Malcolm laying it off, and Milinkovic-Savic. Caio Cesar's first touch was very nearly to send the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
A pretty good effort when you consider the angle I think he was working with there. Pushed slightly wide by Milinkovic-Savic. Couldn't take it initially, through the legs maybe the covering defender, and always just drag him wide of the far post.
Al-Hilal remain the only unbeaten team now in the Saudi Pro League, and Simone Inzaghi's side go to the summit in the mountains. They're the new leaders above Al Nassr.